Hey, what up, everybody? This is StevieBreech. Today it was a pretty good day, but something, I guess you can say, pushed me over the edge. YouTube, to me, the whole YWC, making videos about wrestling, is mostly the thing that I like to do when I get home from work to relax and sort of cool down and sink into, home mode. At work, I have to worry about a huge full counter of meat. I have to make sure that I have enough, but not too much. I have to think about numbers. I have to think about this, that, and the other. I have a very good job, but, honestly, there is a good deal of crap that comes along with it that I honestly have to always be thinking about all the time. So when I can come home and, have a hobby of making videos on wrestling, something that I really like and something that I love to talk about, that I don't really have a whole lot of people, around me to talk to throughout the day as much as I want to, I think it's pretty cool, especially with the amount of people that, come out and, watch my videos and leave me comments that I can comment back on and start a little, group conversation going back and forth with, especially, when it crosses over and you can have more of a discussion on Twitter and this, that, and the other, and people make video responses. I mean, that's what YouTube is all about. That's what makes YouTube really, really fun, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, I sent off my Undertaker figure to my buddy who lives in Florida, and he was going to take it to the FCW show. And one thing led to another today, and basically he wasn't able to go to the show. Is it the end of the world that I didn't get my Undertaker figure signed? No. Did I even notice that it wasn't sitting in my closet for the last 2 weeks? No. I mean, I really just sort of sent the thing off, and I honestly really forgot about it. I didn't even know that today was the day where the show was going to be, but he didn't really send me a text message or a direct message. He just put it out on Twitter that he wasn't going to be able to go to the show, and he apologized that he wasn't going to be able to get my figure signed, and all in all, that was fun. But because he sent it to me that way and everybody was able to see it, somebody decided to be, a total, I guess you can say, a dick, and wanted to call him out like he was lying to me, like he was going to steal my Undertaker figure. Is it the end of the world if I never get my Undertaker figure back? No. I mean, it's an Undertaker Series 1 that is, a pretty rare, good figure to have. I'm not really an over-the-top kind of figure guy. I just buy a few here and there that I think that are really cool. Honestly, that one I really sort of bought as a I guess you can say a collector's item, something that, doesn't mean a whole lot to me right now, but, someday down the road, I think it would mean something to somebody else, and I'd be able to, drop it off on somebody. Somebody gave me a tip on it, and I picked it up at a real steal of a price. I think I'm only into it for $20 to $25, and let's say, it was the end of the world, and I did get ripped off on that Undertaker figure. No big deal, but I mean, Undertaker doesn't do signings all that often, and when he does, I was able to take a shot, and, I didn't win this time, but it's no big deal. I mean, Jacob's a real cool dude, and I know he's gonna, be able to pick me up something next time around, and I really thank him. But for the person who had to butt in and call him a liar, just who the hell are you? I mean, the guy has gone above and beyond for all these other signings. Why is he gonna lie about this Undertaker signing? It doesn't make any sense, and the amount of times that he's helped me out with other signings down there in Florida, he's straight up a cool dude, and I would trust him with anything in my collection. And like I said, I didn't even realize the thing was missing, after I mailed it off. And since I had to make a whole video on that topic, I made a video like this back in, I think it was December, maybe January, something like that. It's just about the amount of people that, once they get started on YouTube, they think that they have to, make a call-out video, dissing this person or that person, trying to get attention to them, and those kind of videos never have made sense. And, just to me, let's say you get a string of videos that become real popular. How many videos are you really going to make on, dissing this one person, before you start making normal wrestling videos? And do you think that really the people that subscribe to you just for these drama videos are going to care what you think about the upcoming SummerSlam pay-per-view? No. I mean, why don't you just make good, honest, clean, wrestling discussion videos? Somebody out there who is one of my favorite people, I guess you can say, to talk, wrestling with and watch their videos. He doesn't make a whole lot of wrestling discussion videos, is Chad rap. And just the other day, I noticed that he was able to go out and he was able to meet The Miz, and so I was thinking that he was going to make a video on that, and I noticed that his channel was gone, and I found out through using my, Facebook account and finding him on there that he closed his account to restart over, which I think is a crazy move, honestly, but if that's what he wants to do, that's a good thing for him. But he only has 3 subscribers right now. He's one of the best guys that's made videos on YouTube in a long, long time. His new account is PunkFan1982, and I honestly think it would be very cool if you guys would all go over there and check him out. He does some of the best autograph/pickup, wrestling, DVD, stuff to do. And I think that is, a really cool channel to watch. So make sure you go check out PunkFan1982, and we'll go from there. Since I'm addressing, this whole topic of making videos about people, some people went out of their way to make videos on me that I just really don't respond to. I guess I could say I'm a liar if I don't watch them once I'm linked to them. I just sort of shake my head at how stupid they are. I've never made a response video to any of these. I've never given anybody any sort of credit for making a video about me. Do I acknowledge that I have a real good group of friends that are all, I guess you can say, popular on YouTube when I first started? They're all right there. I mean, freaking Yay 88 honestly was my only real shout out that I ever got, and that was on a video about making the McGangbang hamburger from McDonald's. And honestly, if I was looking for a shout out, that wasn't the way I was thinking to get it. Jim Nye was a real good friend. Luke Cage, Rage Cage, made real good videos, and I honestly really wish that he still did make videos today. I think he has one of the best wrestling minds that are out there. And people like to criticize, us, like to call us the Clique, and we like to sort of take that and run with it. I mean, if that's the nickname you're going to give us, that's what we're going to do. I mean, we don't think we're better than each other. If you get me in a room and you sit me down and talk to you, I'll tell you my wrestling videos aren't that good, and I scratch my head every time I tell anybody about them that I make wrestling videos on YouTube, which I'm very open with. I tell people I do not understand why people watch them. I don't think the best of them. People leave me comments all the time saying they're really good, and they like to open the lines of discussion. It gives them a chance to make videos in response and this, that, and the other, but people think that we're just a group of 4 of us that sit around and talk, and people like to say that we don't let people into our group. But I think if you really knew what happened in our Skype calls and stuff like that, we don't really talk crap about people like people like to say, and you'd be really surprised about the people that are really in there. Another guy on YouTube that makes great wrestling videos, especially if you really love indie wrestling. He makes a lot of videos on there that are really informative. I watch him just to sort of keep up what's going out there on the independent circuit with PWG and ROH and this, that, and the other. Is Man on Fire 906. Oh, I apologize. That's his Twitter thing, and I talk about him all the time. But Man on Fire 310. And definitely check him out. That's his YouTube handle, Man on Fire 310. And I've known him for about the last year, and he's a real good guy that's always there to talk to about wrestling. He's going off to college, this, that, and the other, and I definitely check his channel out. But there's other guys in there, the Matt Beast, who recently took down his wrestling channel and just has the normal vlog channel. He's in there, and he's not that big of a deal. O Phenomenal X, Danny, who appears in my TNA videos, but he doesn't even make his own wrestling videos. For Real Christian out there, who recently opened up his channel, but he's having some laptop trouble. Kid J11 is another great guy who's in our calls and makes good videos. But Zach is out there. I think Zach is one of the most, I guess you can say, underrated YouTubers out there for the amount of subscribers he has. He definitely deserves a whole lot more, and that's WB Punk Fan, or I guess on Twitter, and Zach We Trust. But I always get these things in my inbox. They always fill up, with people, saying that I need to give them a shout out. They're not even asking. They sort of demand that I do. And the reason that I don't really give shout outs is, for the one reason, when I started making videos, nobody really helped me out along the way. I didn't get a whole bunch of shout outs from people helping me, and I don't really think that shout outs work. When I look at my box on YouTube, which breaks down your views and this, that, and the other, I have so many subscribers, but if you look at my videos, when was the last time one of my videos really got 5,000 views. Most of the time they top out at about 1,000. And, I mean, that's not great. I'm not complaining. I'm sure there's a ton of people out there, like, saying, like, fuck, I wish I got 1,000. And honestly, you really do. I mean, and most of mine come from using the YouTube search box and just using your tags correctly. I think that's the easiest, most, biggest thing you can do. I mean, not that many people go to YouTube every day and watch every YouTube video that's in their subscription box. They might subscribe to you, give you a little thumbs up and say thank you. But, I mean, that's just the common truth. I mean, there's 1,000 people out there that I wish I can give shout-outs to, but for every one shout-out I give, I got 3 people complaining to me in my inbox saying, like, why did you give this person a shout-out and you didn't give me a shout-out? Honestly, I gave them a shout-out because I honestly felt like they deserved it, and, I don't understand why I get crap on the back end. Another thing that really surprises me and makes me scratch my head is that I get things in my inbox complaining why I won't add them on Facebook. The reason why I don't add, people from YouTube on Facebook is because I already have Twitter, which is an open line of communication. If you send me anything on there, I get it, and I can respond to you back in minutes. Facebook, I only check, honestly, about once a day, and the people that are on my Facebook that I honestly really do care about, like my parents and my family and stuff like that, said they weren't putting stuff on my Facebook because they felt weird when there was also, all these topics on there from you guys. So I went through and I dumped everybody on my Facebook thing, which took way too long. The only reason why I didn't just scrap it and start over is because I didn't want to have to go through and re-upload all my pictures and everything like that. But there's just a line that, there has to be, there's YouTube, there's the line, and then there's real life. And people have to, sort of like understand that some things need to be kept private. I'm a pretty open guy. I'll tell you anything about me if you really want to know. And I'll help anybody. I'll bend over backwards if I can. I can't do everything. I can't watch every video that's out there, If you put me in your tags and you make a video complaining about, me not watching your videos, because I don't care enough to search my name on YouTube every day to see if anybody's talking shit about me. If people are talking stuff, and it doesn't really matter to me, Once I take my video, I post it. If I come back and I check my comments and I, go through and I start talking to you about the things people, that's all I ever really think about. I'm not, sitting here 24/7 trying to think about, what this person's doing or that person's doing. I come home, I watch some videos, the ones that pop out to me, and, then I go about, watching How I Met Your Mother on TV or something like that. That's the stuff that really matters, or going out and, going to Costco and picking up whatever the hell I need. I mean, that's real life to me, and that's what matters. But I went about 12, 13 minutes. Some people might call this a video about me flipping out, but hopefully if you go through and you take out some stuff in the middle, it'll give you some tips on things to do, and I hope my inbox doesn't fill up with people complaining about shoutouts anymore, and I hope that is a good reason for it, but that is honestly all I really have to complain about, and I please ask that you please stop making videos on me because I will not respond to them, and that's all. Thank you very much. I tip my hat, and wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.